all, welcome back to Shea with Peg Leg. Doing a face shave tonight, excuse me, with the Wade & Butcher double-edged razor. This is the one that the blade is, the holes are rectangular. So you have to take a DE blade and trim it out so that it will fit in the razor, which I did with a Shark stainless steel blade. I use that because I have a lot of them, and I figure if I messed one or two up, big deal. Alright, the soap we're going to be using for this month, most likely it will go all month, is WTF Silent Night. It's honey, vanilla, dried fruits, sheer musk, floral jasmine, and sweet musk. And sheer musk, floral jasmine, and sweet musk. I pick up the vanilla, the honey right off the nut. I mean, the honey is the big one for me. Then the vanilla, and then musk. Not so much dried fruits or the jasmine. And I'm not sure which musk I'm picking up, but I think it's the sweet musk, because this, or the vanilla is pushing it to sweet musk because it's got a little sweetness to it. But the honey on it really is the kicker for me. Honey, I have the, I forget the company. I have their honey puck, the hard puck. You know the name of it. I can't remember. Hasslinger hard honey puck, and that's a good scent. I like that one. Okay, put the razor in some warm water to get it going. Using a non-bumpless, silver, slick, shiny bowl. No bumps, no ridges, no nothing in there. Of course, WTF is a little bit soft. Closer to a cream than anything. Oh, and the brush is my AKA Brushworx, the Bloody Tampon. So how you guys doing out there? Getting some good shaves in? Santa getting you any new shaving gear this year? I don't think I'm ordering any. I might order something for this month, but I don't know. I kind of dropped my load last month on razors. They're all sitting right next to me. They're all right here. All of them. Well, except for the black tip's up there. Remember, I got the black tip. I haven't shaved that yet either. But I decided I got the blade in the Wade & Butcher. I want to go ahead and use it. But I'm waiting for my ultrasonic cleaner to come in. Because some of these razors really need a good ultrasonic cleaning. And then after that, we shall see. And see, we're getting no ridges, no bumps, but like I said, WTF soaps are a little bit on the softer side. But you don't need ridges. Ruffles need ridges. Soap dishes do not. Still a little thick. Oh, it might be a little loose after that. I don't know. Dawn's soaps like to absorb water though, so we'll see. Nope. It wasn't too much. Peaks are right where I want them. When I pull the brush away, they'll stand up then fall right over. That's where I like it, right there. Okay. Let's get the face wet and let's get some soap on it. Okay. This is a great scent, Don. He's right. You haven't smelled anything like this. I remember his video he did on this. He said, when you smell this, you're gonna know that you haven't smelled anything like it before. And he's right. It's very, very good. It's very nice. I'm gonna try not to taste it, because that last one was horrible. Oh, it was. That spices from the sea was absolutely disgusting. That's a super soft knot. Oh. Go my little trimmer. And now, Weight & Butcher double-edged razor. Tell you what, that's a lot of blade feel. And I think I got just the alignment off just a wee bit, and that was just where I trimmed it, the way I trimmed it. Put the alignment a little bit to one side, and one side did have a hell of a lot more blade feel than the other. That wasn't, it's not a big difference in the alignment, how much blade exposed off the cap, but it feels like a big difference on the neck, on the face. Let me tell you, you can tell the difference between the two. So on my neck, this is, I'll tell you something, guys. Even on the side that has a little less blade exposure, now I don't know what it would have felt like with their blade in it, with a Weight & Butcher blade. I don't know with the proprietary blade what it would have felt like. I'll tell you right now, this is aggressive, even on the side with less blade exposure coming out from under the cap. One side's like almost negative, and one side's probably positive, one side's negative. This side's looking like it's the positive side, but they're both. If you like blade feel, get one of these razors and trim a blade, double edge for it, so that it'll work. All I did is I took this blade. Come here. Now it doesn't want to be picked up now. Okay. You can see it's got a curve to it. It's got an arch. I took this blade and I lined the two up side by side, blade to blade, end to end, blade to blade, and I clamped them together with a clamp so that they wouldn't move. And I took a marker and just colored whatever part of the double edge I could see through this hole. I colored all that black. And then when I took this off, where it was black, I cut all that off. Probably more steps than I needed to do, but that's how I did it. And it's not much. You're just trimming millimeters off of a DE blade to get it to work. You're not trimming much at all. Peaky. Okay, here we go. Across the grain. So tell me, December 3rd, $16.89. What happened? I can tell you what happened. Want me to tell you? Wow, that is a lot of blade feel. Let me shave my neck first, and then I will tell you. I can tell you it happened in Sweden. And it happened because of a Swedish doctor. And this was the last day of the procedure. That started on the 24th of November. The first successful separation of conjoined twins in 1689. Something we still struggle with to this day. But their joining wasn't bad. It was a lot of conjoined twins are. They were joined cartilage in the lower spine of the one twin, the one little girl, and the navel of the other little girl were conjoined. They were joined in the mouth. There was no organ sharing or anything like that. So it was easier to separate them, and though they just didn't go whack. The doctor was Johannes Fadio in Basel, Switzerland. Did I say Sweden? I'm sorry, Switzerland. Between November 24th and December 3rd of 1689. They were newborn girls named Elisabeth and Katharina. And both of them fully recovered from the surgery. They were born to 42-year-old Clementia Meinin, Meinin. You say it, I can. On the 23rd of November, 1689. So the day after they were born, they started the surgery. They were examined by a group of doctors in Basel, and they determined how they were conjoined, and that their umbilical cords were conjoined, and they contained 3 large blood vessels for each child in the umbilical cord. So there was 2 conjoined umbilical cords with 3 blood vessels per child in each one. So there were 6 total. And they were also fused. It was a 2-part operation. On the 24th, he had to dissect the umbilical cords and separate the blood vessels, the shared blood vessels, and litigate them with silk thread so that they wouldn't bleed out. And then with that accomplished, he looped a strong silk litigate around the band of tissue connecting the navel and the back, the two twins together, that tissue. That's like, he took a strong silk thread and he tied that and he pulled it tight. Not completely tight, didn't pinch it completely, but he pulled it tight. He started to cut the circulation off. And over the following days, until the 3rd of December, he tightened it a little more each day until that tissue, and they treated it with alcohol, until that tissue was completely dead from being choked off with the thread. And then it was cut, and the stumps were treated, and they were allowed to heal, and both babies within a week were fully healed and eating normally. Pretty neat. 1689. Like I said, it wasn't a bad conjoining as far as, you know, you guys have seen pictures of some of the ones that they'd struggle to separate today. But they weren't badly joined. But that was the first successful separation of conjoined twins. There was one in, let me flip my page here. There was a story of conjoined twins in 945, the year 945, and they used to tour around the Middle East, around the Byzantine Empire, and one of the twins died, and they were separated. The dead twin was cut away from the live twin, but they were like a sideshow. They travel around, people pay money to see them. And 3 days after they were separated, the one twin that did die. Died from the operation, not because his brother died. $16.89. They separated twin girls. You have to admit, that's a feat back then. That had to be a feat to separate those girls in 1689. It really did. Like I said, that's something they still kind of, I'm not gonna say struggle with, but it's still a serious operation in today's day and age. And both girls lived, were able to go on and have long and healthy lives. Right here, for some reason. That had to be the way I shaved. Just a wee bit there. Had to be the way I shaved. Had to be. Because the sideburn areas, this was clear. It was right here, which was unusual. So it had to be the way I shaved. I want to just do this. I heard the razor when it was coming down here. I heard it steel just dragging on skin. It wasn't cutting anything. I just heard steel going across skin. It was like, ooh. I'm not taking this thing's kind of aggressive. I'm not taking it that low on my neck. I'm good now. Oh, look at all that. Great scent, guys. It really is. It's burning. Got a little burn on the skin. Means it's doing the job of the alum block. Oof. That felt good. That felt real good. See, when you wash your face like that with the soap, and you put it like up in on my greasy nose or up in here. I didn't do my forehead this time, but you can really, after you've shaved and you put that on your face, after your face has been scraped clean, you can really, really feel the butters in that soap. You really can. Feels really good. And I dropped this tonight. I dropped the whole thing when I pulled it off the shelf. It slid right out of my hand and I cracked it. Crumpled the corner, but that's okay. Because this is gonna burn. Oh yeah. That's a straight up 2 right there. That's a straight up 2 on both sides. Yeah, that thing scraped skin good. Oh! Got a 4 on the neck. Oh yeah. Oh. Burn, baby, burn. It's like a disco on fire. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Wow. That's scraped skin. That is an aggressive razor. Wow. It is. It's aggressive. Oof. Which Hazel? Just Walgreens, El Cheapo. Witch Hazel, just from the drugstore. Nothing fancy. If it was fancy, it wouldn't be for me. Alright, Silent Night, aftershave. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's a good. I hadn't smelled this before. I just opened. This is the first. That's where your dried fruits are, right there. It smells good though. It smells good. And using the Nivea Men cream. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. The foil fell down in the cream and I couldn't get it out. Okay, that's a lot. But no, actually no, it's good. Oh yeah. Oh, that aftershave's a good scent. I like that. Goes very, very well with the soap. Alright guys, it's a good shave. I should have my ultrasound or my sonic cleaner thingy-majigger come Monday. It should be here. It's one of those things where they put the tracking number in but didn't get it to the post office for 3 days after they got the tracking number for it, so it sat for a while. But that's okay. It'll get done. It'll get here. I'll get all these razors cleaned up and then we'll start using some more of them. But I got this one all done. I figured we could use it. Wade & Butcher. Double edge. Aggressive shaver. Really, it is. You can see this side, the blade exposure is a little more than this side. And this side is still aggressive. So, that's an aggressive razor there, boys and girls. Good shaver though, real good, real close. The alum block told me that I don't ever get sting on my cheeks, and that was like a 2 on my cheeks. That was scraping skin hard. I'll be clean straight up until Tuesday now. All right, guys, appreciate you being here. Don't forget the affiliate link. It hits $25. I'll buy a $25 gift, give it away to you. And Dimebag Daryl, you've got till Wednesday to contact me. So I know to send you the gift card for the last one. Your name was picked, so if just hit me up my email address. It's in the about section, and don't forget to subscribe to the 4 channels I'll put in the description box. Let's help boost their numbers legally, correctly. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, there's a whole story on that that's coming. That's been coming to me on Instagram through chat. Believe me, we'll talk about that some other time now. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Appreciate you being here. To all the new people, love you all from here. Thank you. And enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.